What's good, y'all? Today we're gonna go over our trade review, and we caught Hood here, Robinhood, for over 110%. As you can see, I made well over $2,400 here on Robinhood. Very nice trade. Today's recap: we only took three trades, one very good one on Robinhood, and two small losses on Amazon here, and eventually worked out later in the day. So let's get into it here. So boom, off rip, we're gonna go to Robinhood. This was a stock I've been eyeing out. As you can see, we can go on the daily chart. I've been talking about this the last week. Robinhood right here. We had a very nice break above this $80 resistance, and we came back. We did a nice retest play. We got some money from the retest bounce off this demand here on Robinhood last week. And now, as you can see, this triangle formation, it is starting to hold up here. It's starting to spring here. It's trying to all right, it's getting smaller, and every time it gets smaller and smaller within a range, it's like a spring. It builds up, and then when it breaks out, it usually pops here. So as you can see, yesterday we did a nice little pop here, but the whole market crashed. So it brought Robinhood back down to the support and bounced again off the $80 support. And as you can see, we pre-market, we bounced off of it and we were holding it. So what I wanted to see is if we could get back above 85. That was going to be my confirmation. If we started a bounce and break above 85, that would have confirmed, okay, we're bouncing back up. Robinhood is showing strength. So as soon as we broke above 85 here, I was watching Robinhood for a pullback. And as you can see, we had a nice little pullback here. I wanted to get down to 85 and then a nice bounce, but it started, the next candle had such a strong rip up. Here we closed very green on the candle. I called this out in my Discord, and we got filled as soon as this candle was forming green with a lot of buyers stepping up. So we got filled here. Very nice move. As you can see, we got filled at 9:35, and then by 9:45, within 10 minutes, we hit over 110% here on my Discord. And yeah, we pretty much held some runners. I wanted to see if we could get a nice push up to 92, 94 here, but eventually getting trailed out later in the day on my runners here. But very nice trade here on Robinhood overall. Very good. After that, it was just like, it was too quick and easy for me. Even though that should have been a one and done trade, I was like, it's too early. I'm watching the market. I gotta catch something else. So I was watching Amazon. We can go on a larger time frame on Amazon. As you can see, we're very bearish here. We're weak, and we also broke under a major demand here, major support. We broke under it. So this stock is just very weak. So I'm looking to take this to the downside. So I've marked out my pre-market lows here. Got my previous day low here as well. So what I wanted to see on Amazon was that break under pre-market low and a rejection here. So as you can see, we broke under it right here. We came up, rejected it. This candle had a nice wick to the downside. We got filled here, and it didn't break our previous day low or low of day. We bounced back up, and I ended up taking a small 10% loss on this. And I waited again to catch it again here, and we came back down. It failed the previous pre-market low. It started to fail again and coming down to this previous day low. So I got filled again on these, and eventually after some time it did play out here. I did get stopped out break even. As soon as I entered, I caught a little nice move, but I got out break even just because I didn't like how it was bouncing off the same previous day low. I wanted to see a nice break under it, so I played it safe. I got out break even. I kept watching it later in the day. As soon as we broke under this previous day low, retested it, and it sold off right here, is when I got into it again. And as you can see, I caught a nice move here on Amazon. That's Robinhood. Let me see right here on my Discord. Apple bounced. Yeah, I was telling my chat members, watch out for Apple, because even though the whole market, all right, here it is. Amazon, boom, I recaught it. Amazon, I made an extra, 1,1900 on the day from Amazon. Very good. But I wanted to say Apple was a very nice, we had a nice sell-off on Apple when the market dropped. But as you can see, Apple came to a major major demand here. This was at previous all-time highs from last year, December, and we had a strong sell, 4 day sell candles here, very strong. Someone wanted in my chat wanted to short it. I'm telling them, hey, look, even though the market is weak and Apple sold off so much, showing so much weakness, we are at a major demand. This is where you don't want to short. If you shorting, you could have shorted here, but down here, you don't want to short the bottom. This is where you're gonna get hit in the face. If you wanted to wait and for it to break under and continue, okay, yes. But this was a major demand, as you can see. While the whole market sold off, Apple is the only name that actually bounced up, and we bounced up to around 294, 295. So this is gonna be my new supply here, my new supply level, which was these lows over here from May. So it's going to be my new supply levels here and new demand below. So this is kind of like a range here. I don't want Apple to stay in this range. So if it stays in this range, I'm not going to trade it. It's going to be my no trade zone here. I want to see either break back above our supply or break below our major demand for me to take Apple in the future here. But yeah, so that was my trade recap and, a little insight on Apple here. It was a good day. This week, we've just been killing it. All green days here. Very, very nice trades. And yeah, I'm going to call it here. I'm going to see you guys tomorrow for the trade recap. Peace out, y'all.